collateral that I will hold in order to do business with you. They break open your house one time, they rape your mother, they rape your father, they rape your brother, they rape your sister, they rape your auntie, they rape your auntie, they rob you of all your jewels, they take your car if you have a license firearm, they take your firearm, and they go on with that. And those that are supposed to vote for this bill, for the next year, you all are pleased and it's okay with that. What are they smoking? You cannot come and tell Saieed, well, hear this now. Saieed, mass mandatory, here we go. It come to an end. And then you come and tell me, here we go on side. If you go to the supermarket, the grocery, or the malls, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you go to a pharmacy, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you're traveling, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the transportation hub, you have to wear your mask. If you go to the church side, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the school side, you're wearing your mask. If you go to a barber salon, you go to the theater, you're wearing your mask. Which dum-dum in Trinidad and Tobago will go in a theater and buy a popcorn and a juice and sit down and wear a mask? Thanks! If every councillor go through their constituency, do video clips like this and send it for us, I'm gonna be so happy just to play it on our program on a Wednesday night. You know why I would be happy? I will be filled with joy in my heart. You know why? Because the councillor is getting off their butts and they are actually going and doing some live video shoots. Real Talk took the initiative to find out suppliers of wheat in the world that National Flour Mill could go to. So now Romano is saying the company is not going to raise any price in the near future. Why? Why? Is it because the S-boss and they realize now that, hey, it is in the public domain that we could go right Mexico and buy flour and wheat? We could go right China and buy wheat? I am about change. And thus far, Real Talk is very effective in Trinidad and Tobago, coming towards making changes for the citizens. Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez have urged the population to appreciate and be grateful for the availability of the utilities. This, as Gonzalez recalled, time in his life when he had to fetch water using a bucket from a nearby river. Gonzalez, I want you to understand something. I want you, Mr. Gonzalez, to understand something. You are being paid thousands of dollars by public utility, by the finance ministry, to govern WASA. Come on. To govern WASA, I want you to understand that you ain't going in no office for no free code. You are being paid. Do not tell me that I, Saieed, have to be grateful for the water I get it. Let me tell you something, Gonzalez. Every 4 months, I have to pay $400 and I get water once a bloody month. So don't come on a media briefing and say, Saieed, you have to be contented. You have to be happy. Marvin, the next best thing for you to do is to resign and get the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saeed. We do want to thank you for joining us, viewers. Remember, viewers, Real Talk Group of Company is a very big company, Trinidad and Tobago. We are into Real Talk Security and Intelligence. We are into executive rental. We are into financing. We are into Real Talk Credit Union Information. We are into real estate. We also buy and sell cars, viewers. Real Talk have been growing over the years, viewers. I thank God personally for my extensive growth, the extensive blessing He has given unto me. So, with that now, viewers, this is the reason why Real Talk Group has been offering you 4% on fixed deposit. Now, I can tell you something. There is no other country, no other financial institution in Trinidad and Tobago that you can get 4% on a fixed deposit. Nowhere. Now, because God has blessed me, I have decided, our company have decided to bless you. 4% on fixed deposit. And remember, I'm also a licensed money lender, and you could also be a member of our Real Talk Credit Union. So we're banking with us. 4%, you can't go wrong. Our number will be on screen shortly, viewers. Our central number and south number. But call any one of these numbers between 8:30 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. and you can get onto our office. Remember, call to inquire about borrowing money. Call to inquire about setting up a fixed deposit. Call to inquire about how you could be a member of the Real Talk Credit Union Information. Call to inquire about real estate. We do that. So viewers, remember, we are growing. We big. Business, local, regional, and international. I also do real estate, not only in Trinidad, but outside of Trinidad and Tobago. Outside, yes. And also, I'm a spiritual consultant, born spiritually gifted. So if you're having problems, you know who to contact. Saieed Ali from Real Talk, Managing Director. So as we start our program tonight, viewers, we want to say our condolences to the family of Rennie Ramnarine, who passed away this morning, viewers. So from Real Talk Group of Company to the Ramnarine family, condolences to you. May God give you the health and strength in a time that is needed as now. I know it's sad, you know, another icon. Not too long ago, I believe about a week, 2 weeks back, last week, Denise Plummer left our soil. This morning, Rennie Ramnarine, icons going one by one. Wow. You're born, you live, you die. That is my motto. We born, we live, and we die. Treating is a must in the human life. You're born, you live, and you die. You can't miss that. So, as we go on with our program tonight, Education Minister Dr. Nyan Gasby-Dolly have stated that some 180 projects attempted during the July-August school repair program were too intensive to complete and left students from at least 4 of these incomplete projects unable to attend school physically. She noted that for fiscal year 2022-2023, the Ministry of Education would have undertaken 737 projects, and 180 projects were specifically executed in the July-August 2023 at the cost of, here it is, viewers, $231 million. The status of these projects as of Friday, September 1st, was 74% completed and 26% ongoing. So Trinidad and Tobago, $231 million in the July-August vacation. 180 projects costing $231 million. There are a few schools in Trinidad and Tobago that is 95% complete, but somehow the blind education minister could not see it fit to finish these schools. $231 million was spent on 180 projects. Could the minister in the Ministry of Education publish in any one of the printed press the amount of schools that went under repair and the type of repair under that school? So that is the only way Trinidad and Tobago that the Ministry of Education could clear the $231 million spent on 180 projects. Could the ministry do that? If the ministry cannot do that, well, we never know. It could be a lie from the ministry. You never know. All the ministry said, some 60%, some 50%, some 80% were complete. Here what we want, here what we want. We want to list the schools and them. The schools and them and what was done to the schools and them. Gasby Dolly, could your ministry do that? Otherwise, $231 million, where did that go? Into which project? Into which project? I would really like to know. I want to know. Because there are a few schools in Trinidad and Tobago that is 95% complete. And those schools today cannot be completed. Why? Because lack of funding. So they say. So if they say lack of funding to finish that 95% school and just for 5% to complete the whole school again, how the hell in God's name you're going to spend $231 million? 180 projects. Which schools benefited from this 180 or this $231 million? Nothing wrong. Listen to me, don't get me wrong. Accountability is a serious thing in Trinidad and Tobago. Nobody likes to give accounts. No, absolutely no ministry. If they vex their loss, no ministry wants to give accounts for money that is spent. We didn't have no money in Trinidad, you know. Prime Minister said, ban all your belly, you know, we're in a recession. The Prime Minister said we're in a recession, and calling members say the economy is turning around, Madam Speaker. So we don't know exactly what's going on. We don't. $231 million. Let me tell you something. Could the ministry publish in a printed press what schools benefited from $221 million? Could Gasby Dolly give us some kind of confirmation that a school in Shogunas or Presentation or Elswick or Tabland or Shogunas or Princeton or San Fernando, name these schools and what was done to these schools? This is the only thing that got cleared that $231 million because the Prime Minister said we have no money. We have no money. Companies who pay in VAT, they're getting bond. Because why? We have no money. Call her good night.
Mr. Saieed, all that Dolly looking at everywhere around, she looking at the state, so she has time to say about the children, the school and whatever. All the money, all of it, and when a budget pass again, that will just do whatever little things and they're done with that. They have no time with people in the country. Good night.
Thank you, my dear. So if you ask how going on now, you see when it's 7:15 tonight, get your friends, get your family, call them, send a message and tune in. Ask something. Remember the 3 people that owing me money? Hey, let me tell you something. Tonight, or you're going to be amazed tonight, you know. But when it's 7:15, we go deal with that. The Ministry of Finance has confirmed that the 2023 tax amnesty officially came to an end, and officials stated that no indication was given of any further extension. The amnesty was announced in the 2023 budget by Finance Minister Colin Imbut. It was initially set to run from November 14, 2022 to February 17, 2023, and was originally meant to raise 300 million to 500 million. The amnesty waived the penalties and interest on tax owed up to the including the year ending December 31st, 2021. Imbut said, although the ministry introduced an amnesty in 2021, many businesses were still struggling to keep afloat and were unable to take advantage of the amnesty at the time. After announcing an extension in March, Imbut added that the original target of $500 million from the amnesty had been exceeded, and the money raised had assisted the government cash flow to a significant extent, especially during the time of declining oil and gas price. This is the fifth amnesty, or the fifth tax amnesty implemented by the government since 2014, and the sixth since 2010. So those of you who have your tax to pay, your amnesty has ended. So please, you owe the government, pay the government. Because when the government owe me, I want my money, you know. I don't like it roll, you know. When I work, I want my money. And I ain't sticking. I let them know as it is. I letting them know as it is. But nevertheless, viewers, the given bond. So we're going to see what will come off of that. Opposition Chief Whip David Lee is calling on the chairman of the Commission of Inquiries into the February 2022 Paria tragedy, King Counsel Jeremy Lynch, to say if Paria or any other arm of the state is frustrating the Commission's process. Lee stated that the country and the family of the 4 divers who died in the Paria pipeline have been denied closure after the Commission requested another extension to deliver its final report. The final report was initially due in May, but an extension was granted until August 30th, and citing a range of issues that needed to be ventilated to ensure fairness, Lynch requested a second extension. Now, according to Lee, let's just hope that no strong arm is preventing Mr. Lynch from bringing the report to the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. Now, in all fairness, I understand what Lynch is saying, that he wants to hear every single individual who was there. He wants to hear from safety, he wants to hear from management, he wants to hear from supervisors, he wants to hear from divers' family, he wants to hear from friends, he wants to hear from workers, he wants to make sure and he hear every quarter inch or half inch of the story. So he required an extension until 30th, not a problem. Not a problem. Let's give him till the 30th and see what is the outcome of this. As I say, let's just hope nobody is preventing him, or no arms, or nobody in high power that has influence is over him. So viewers, it's 7:15. Some of you clock, some other clock may be saying a minute or 2 minutes off. But the 3 people that owes me money. So we have Vinud, we have Narissa, and we have Raquel. Now we're starting back from the beginning. Vinud. Now Vinud borrowed some money from, tonight I'm letting it out, you know. Tonight I'm letting it out. I did say I run in the pity and a because for 1 month. Now hear this. Tonight is the night I'm going to get stink and I'm going to offer a reward. Never tell us something. All I run and hide, you know. Come back to me, the 1 minute director. Tonight is the night where I'm getting stink, you know. So prior to me running the pictures and the vehicle on TV for 1 month, prior to me doing that, they would have been given 2 months grace according to their contract. Right? Remember, I'm a licensed money lender. When you come and you sign an agreement by me, it is a legitimate agreement. A legitimate agreement. Now, they failed. They failed to contact me. They failed to pay off the money they borrow. They failed to drop their vehicle on compound, Realtalk group of company compound that they got the money from. So tonight now, there is a reward of 10. Now, the reason why I'm making this reward is because my bailiffs and them, some of them under the weather, and 3 of them on vacation. I have a good few bailiffs working for me, about 7 or 8 of them. Some under the weather, some sick, because of the virus that's going around, you know, they're down in bed, and about 4 of them on vacation. So hear this. They said, Saeed, we understand he's a serious man, we understand he's a man will do what he has to do to get where you want. You're lenient with people, everybody knows you're doing charity, but at the same time, when God bless you, you can't allow human beings to dig out your eye. So if you don't come and get a loan, you want to pay back, you sold your vehicle. You sold your vehicle. Tomorrow night, I'm going to tell you where he sold the vehicle. Eh? The guy living in a gated community. We have all the information. So Vinod sold his vehicle and refused to come and pay me my loan. Not a problem. I don't wild up people, you know. I don't. So tonight now, put up Vinod. Just flash Vinod. This is Vinod, Diptran, and this is his vehicle. Tonight, I am offering to the public. I tell you, I give already a month. Prior to that, you would have had 2 months. All I didn't want to pay me. All I feel like I go joke and joke and joke. Realtalk group of companies run by a board. You understand? Yes, I am the director. All companies run by a board. They have director, they have manager, they have supervisor, they have sub-supervisor, they have floor managers and supervisors. I run a finance company. Let me tell you something. Me, I'm going to court, you know. Me and that foolishness, 2 years, 3 years thing, and I'm not in that. I'm not in that. If you tell us that you're going to get a letter to go to court by Saeed, you're wasting your time. I'm telling you, I'm wasting time doing that. Me, I'm going through that process. You borrow my money. I didn't borrow your money. All you borrow my money and all you vex with me. Well, here how stink I going to be now. For Vinod and the car, let me tell you something. Anybody find Vinod? And this car? What car? And this car, there's a $10,000 reward. PEA 578. This is a reward. Come at him. This is a reward. Realtalk group of company is paying this reward. So anybody bring that car on Realtalk group of company compound. $10,000. You see how TTPS and Crime Stoppers is pay for information? Correct, director? When they want information, there is offer a fee to the public. When TTPS want information, there is offer a fee to the public. Look, presently they have a fee going on of $10,000 for information for any individual who know anything concerning bank robberies and things that take place. They have a $10,000 fee. Yeah. They want information, they want to lock up people. So here it is. Or Realtalk group of companies offering $10,000 for anybody who bring that car. Me ain't going to court. I ain't going to court at all, at all, at all. You borrow money from me. You borrow money from me. So put back Vinu, picture up. Just flash it for the screen. This is Vinu Dipchan. And this is his car. Let me tell you something. As long as Allah bring that car for me, I give him Allah $10,000. I don't care about Vinu again, you know. I don't care about Vinu again. 3 months gone now and Vinu failed. Failed to bring the car, failed to bring my money. I am not Republic Bank. Me are wasting time in sending this letter and sending that letter and sending. No! You come, you sign your agreement, you take the money and you're gone. You refuse to pay back, not a problem. We're dealing with that differently. Narissa. Narissa, darling, we had a discussion. You come, you sign up your documents, you borrow your money, you're gone. We never see you after that. You call, you say you didn't have the car in your possession when you spoke to me. You spoke on a three-way call to me, a bailiff, and you. You was given a time to come in. You failed to do so. Your 2 months passed. A month now high on TV, you still fail to come in. So Narissa, this goes to you now. There's also a $10,000 of a reward. What's the number, Narissa? PDZ 8917. PDZ 8917 is a red Toyota Yaris. Toyota. It's a red Toyota Corolla. All I want to see how siders operate. I told you all. I'm going to be sorry, you know. I told you all you're going to be sorry, you know. Nicholas wanted to run for 3 months. I let him run. I let him run. You want to run, partner? Not a problem. Highlight your picture for 1 month on TV. After that, the car was parked in front of the building. Same thing with Raquel. Raquel working in the army. You talk to me, you come. You sign up your agreement, you get your money, you're gone, and that was it. That was it with the X-Trail. PCM 9482. PCM 9482, a white X-Trail. Come out. Prior to this, you had your 2 months, you delay, you fail. I give you a month, which you picture up on television, your vehicle up on television. You fail to acknowledge. You're a bad man. Not a problem. Not a problem. So there's a $10,000 offer now for anybody who bring the vehicle. All I borrow my money, I didn't borrow money from all you. I didn't borrow 1 cent from all you. This is just how all you're working and all you're in need. Just so side working and side in need. Police can't come and tell me nothing, you know, because they borrow no money from the police. The magistrate can't tell me nothing because they borrow no money from the magistrate. All a lawyer can't come and tell me nothing because he didn't lend all no money. And I keep saying it, I am not Republic. I am not Scotia. I am not FCB. I'm a licensed money lender. You borrow money from me, your time pass, bring your assets. Bring your assets. If you have to bring it on a record, bring it on a record. The asset belongs to the company, it belongs to the company. This is how stink I get now. My bailiff's on holiday. Someone at the weather. Not a problem. Not a problem. The last time I made this offer was for Nicholas' vehicle. Nicholas failed to play he 2 months. I run a picture 1 month on TV. And I laughed every night I highlighted. A week after that, his vehicle was parked up in my compound. on my compound. So if we know Narissa and Raquel, if you feel you're walking in the army, girl, and you feel like doing something, I do say nothing, you know. You choose to be in the army. That is your job. You choose that, not Saeed. Not Saeed. I was going in the army, you know, at the age of 18 or 19, somewhere around there. When the coup come out, my father told me, he said, hey, here what's going on now? You see that plan you have to go in the army? He said, change your mind. He said, change your mind. He said, don't go down that road. Look what's going on. And I changed my mind from that. I furthered my studies. I became an accountant. And learned other language. To traveling countries to do business through different language. Here I am today. With a successful company. A finance company. A credit union. A licensed money lender. Into real estate. Into buying and selling vehicles and property. So tonight, viewers, there's a $10,000 each rewarded for each vehicle. This is where they put themselves. Now, people say, oh, Saeed, you know, could I do some spirit work and had them this and had them that? Let me tell you something. I got a spiritual gift from God. And me are going to use it to do X, Y, and Z. Right? You interfere with my children and them, and me and God go deal. That is the difference. You don't have to forgive me, God got to forgive me. Because every one of you work to mind your child or your children, you know how hard you're working. You know how hard you're working. Me, I'm on a different level. And I just tell people that, you want to play running into me, not a problem where you get take it. Because I will use every single spiritual gift that I have to deal with you. You had to come to me before I deal with you. So God wouldn't get vexed with me. But to do spirit work for somebody for that, nah. I wouldn't go down that road. I would put an offer out on TV for you. So those 3 vehicles, flashback the vehicle. Anybody. I don't care who bring it. This is the level I reach. This is the level the company reach. $10,000 reward. And I want to see how stupid Saeed could be now. This is how dotish I could be. This is how stupid I could be. Find the people, you find a vehicle. That's all I had to say. TTPS just released, they pay a fine for information. I pay a fine for information. I pay a fee for vehicles that belong to me now. You know why? Every single document legit. My moneylender's license is a legitimate piece of document. I went through the court system, I went through the station, police station, I went through BIR, I went through everything. It took me months to get it. But I finally got it. So don't feel like I'm going to come and take side money and go to jail. So no. It's not the bank. I ain't going to forget all you and leave all you like financial institution does. I just work hard for my money. Just how each one of you are working hard for all your money. All you end up in jam, all you borrow money. I different, you know. I different. So viewers, we're going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear the COP talk about murder on the decline. Hey, why should I go home at the age of 60? Watch and I'll go see something after this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at RealTalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of RealTalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Paria Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. RealTalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the RealTalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
So Trinidad and Tobago, you see how I think I could be at some point in time? Let me tell you something. The police can't come and tell me, Saieed, I cannot do that. The lawyers cannot send no letter for me. The magistrate can't tell me, Saieed, you're wrong for doing that. No, none of them lost money. None of them lost money. None. They delayed 3 months on their behalf. Not my behalf, their behalf. You fail to pay, you fail to pay, bring your asset and leave it on my compound, let me recover back my money. And we got to go. We got to go. The company puts in them on credit check, so anyway they go for money borrowing any financial institution, and the company do a credit check on them that they're going to borrow money from, they will not get a dime, not even the bust their hands in two. I tell you, you can't play stupid around me. I stand here bold and brave. You think I fear somebody? Me, I fear nobody, you know. I know who my rock is. I know who blessed me to have money. That is what I know. When I work in 17 hours, some other can work 4 hours good. 4 hours good, all can't work. I want to come and rub side. No, you're making a mistake. So hear this now. While she is aware of the challenges and concern raised about violent crime, Police Commissioner Earl Haywood Christopher insists that the police have secured success against criminals. Haywood Christopher stated that as leader of the police service, the concerns and fear of the public have not been lost, and she sought to assure the public that the police were actively involved in crime suppression. The COP referred to figures which she showed serious crime were reduced by 11% for 2023, and a decrease in shooting and wounding by 67% as of Wednesday gone. She said despite the apprehension, the TTPS has been making substantial progress in its crime fighting initiative. The COP said, as of the beginning of August, the comparative homicide rate has reduced from an increase of 10% to an increase of 0 of the corresponding period. Now hold on, Director. Let me tell you something. You're comparing this year to last year. Stop comparing this year to last year and get the damn job done. Otherwise, sign your damn paper resignation letter and find your 60-year-old tail home. Because I will tell you something, it are police officers who really come out here to make a change. And it have those like the commissioner who just sit down and say they achieve plenty and they're failing ideas and achieving nothing. Listen to this.
Serious crimes have been reduced by 11% in 2023. Shootings and woundings have been reduced by, as of yesterday, 67%. Illegal firearms seizure has increased by 8%. I am extremely pleased to report, however, that despite the apprehension, The TTPS has been making substantial progress in its crime-fighting initiatives. As at the beginning of August, we have seen some significant results. And I can say from now, the comparative homicide rate has reduced from an increase of 10%. We are now at an increase of 0 over the corresponding period.
Everybody in Trinidad and Tobago wondering about that statement. How much people got killed for the last 7 days in Trinidad and Tobago? I want to see how home invasion is be. Director, run that. We do apologize for whatever graphic, but look at this.
The reality is that even if the resources of the police were to be doubled or tripled tomorrow, it still does not.
Look at that. Serious crime down. Let me tell you something earlier. A crime is a crime. As long as they enter somebody's property, is a crime. Look at that. Look at the old man. Look at Ola. I want you to see this. That could have been you on the chair. That could have been you on the chair. Remember I was telling about two magistrates got their home broken into. One was under a gun. The next one was just a robbery. One of them said they could have been dead. The wife and the daughter could have been raped. But what are they doing? What are they doing? Magistrate had to start using the discretion now. Let me tell you something. You know my magistrate is called me at the end of the week? Huh? Said you was the only man in Trinidad and Tobago actually bringing forth an idea. You was the only one on television or the only citizen in Trinidad and Tobago demanding police raid random in the community. We ain't hearing nobody saying that. Everybody highlighting. Ola tried to come up with a plan and all gone down the drain. The commissioner's plan gone down the drain and she couldn't even tell the country how it gone down the drain. 60 years old woman. That's what we have for a commissioner, a 60-year-old damn woman. And we expect now crime in Trinidad to finish. Listen to what she had to say now.
The reality is that even if the resources of the police were to be doubled or tripled tomorrow, it still does not mean that the police will be everywhere that it is possible for a crime to be committed. What is needed in our society to produce the relief that is being demanded is to remove the desire and the disposition of persons to commit crimes. And that's not a job for the police alone.
Remove the desire of people to not commit crime. A ban, let me hear this, you go pull on a crime for the first time. You go to jail and you come out 10 years after and you're going back and do a crime again. How are you getting rid of that? How are you getting rid of that, Ola? You do a crime for the first time, you went to prison, you spend 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. When you come back, you're going to do a crime again. Really? I just always say police are licensed to kill, you know. Police are licensed to kill, you know. 60-year-old police commissioner. All she plans fail. And she don't know how to tell Trinidad and Tobago she planned fail. When we do ask now, how was your first 100 days in office? It was successful with failed crime plan. Keith Rowley proud about that. Hey, here, listen to this. Like I said, I'm not against the UNC. I'm not against the PNM, you know. They are two political parties. They will fight until one. I don't know what will happen. Because we started to see officers firebomb. We started to see licks passing, you know. So two parties fighting to grab power. Me grabbing power. I born with power. I born to do spirit work. I born with power, you know. I don't want to beg for it. God selected me and gave you that side. I bestowed unto you the spiritual gift. Go down into the dunya and deal with them. 60-year-old commissioner of police. That's what we have. Running TDPS. You know who I would congratulate? I would congratulate the head of divisions that taking it upon themselves to go the extra mile with their fellow officers and them to raid community and to set up roadblock. Them as the officers, I will congratulate. Because the commissioners are failed. A failed department we have running Trinidad and Tobago. But today she wants to stand up and take praise. What kind of praise are you taking? What kind of praise are you taking for TTPS? When you yourself know how to bring a good strategy to the board. But tell you, when I done with you in a couple of months, you go look to resign. Take why telling you. Me asking you, I'm telling you. When you hear I get stinking vets and here I start to demand things, things is moving, you know. How do you think I get 11 legislation amended in Parliament through Faris? By sitting down? No, I ain't get it by sitting down, I get it by working. You see the people who owe me, I give them the time. I give them the time. They fail to come. Not a problem, so I start to work. 10,000 reward for them. You think Erland and TDBS could come and tell me something? No. Did they want money from you? No. Well, then get out of my building. Get out of my office. Don't even come and talk to me. Because Crime Stopper offer money for information. TDBS offer money for information. I offer 10,000 to bring my car for me. Because it belongs to me. Because the document they signed is legitimate. I tell her, watchman, I could be real nice and loving, you know. Real nice and loving, you know. We just do real charity, you know. Real charity. Call her good night.
Hello, good night, Mr. Knight.
Go right ahead.
Hello, good night. I'm calling from San Francisco Block Road, the Woodland area.
Woodland, okay.
We haven't gotten water for months now.
No
we
water?
We keep calling WASA, and WASA always saying today, tomorrow, and no water is coming in the line.
Okay, which is the closest water station by you? The closest water station that's supposed to feed all the water.
Hello?
Just take a click. So viewers, it is that time now for where we have to go for a commercial break. But we're going to hear about Erla. Do battle the police after this break.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Paria Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
So welcome back to Realtalk viewers. Just before we go into Erla and don't talk the police, I just want to put up the individuals and them who are offering a reward for. Vinod Dipchan and his vehicle. It's an Aqua PEA 578, $10,000 reward viewers. Also Narissa Mohammed. It's a Toyota Corolla PDZ 8917. 10,000 reward for her and also. And Raquel Sazano with a white X-Trail PCM 9482. So remember, viewers, it's $10,000 each. Anybody in Trinidad and Tobago, I don't care who bring it. I don't care. My bailiff and I'm on vacation. They have working with me for the last 4 or 5 years, so I could understand they need a little break with their family. I tell you, I stink when I'm ready, you know. You owe me, drop my money for me. You owe me, you can't pay, you have your asset, drop it for me. It's simple as that. You want to run and hide? Not a problem. Let me see how far you're running and hiding now. They say long rope have an end. Well, the end reach. The end reach. Then the commissioner. Commissioner of Police, Earl Hayward Christopher, has warned naysayers who criticize the performance of the police that making negative statement about the police was dangerous practice that could have harmful effect on the service. Earl, I'm going to tell you something. First of all, you now become the Commissioner of Police. You have no crime fighting plans. You have no crime fighting idea. Right? You were in the police service, yes. We understand that. But today you are the commissioner. And what are you contributing? Crime is rampant. Rampant. Murders every day, somebody dying. Every day. Gun down, drive-by shooting, robbery with intent and killing. Tonight, I commend the heads of the divisions who taking it upon themselves now and realize how drastic thing is outside there. Because we hear policeman getting robbed and thing now. Are they hearing that? Well, I hearing it. I hearing it. So let's stay quiet. Stay quiet. Opening your mouth and making no sense. Listen to this video.
In the midst of all that the police has to respond to, it is unfortunate that it has become fashionable, it seems, for people who ought to know better to make inane, spurious and vacuous statements against the police service. While it is not my intention to dignify such comments with a response, I will, however, caution that it is extremely dangerous practice, as it has the potential to seriously undermine the integrity and the legitimacy of the country's law enforcement agency, and that has far-reaching implications.
You know why I would say that statement is invalid? It would nothing. We see different countries telling their people, do not travel to Trinidad. England did it, London did it, Canada did it, the US did it. But for somehow Ola can't see. All of a sudden, it's we bad talking TTPS. And Ola, but when other countries telling their citizens, and they're posting it up big, do not travel to Trinidad and Tobago. Hotspot, there's a lot of crime. We become the 6th country in the world. The 6th country in the world where hideous crimes take place. Where crimes take place. Where criminals run amok. Bandits run amok. The citizens ducking under the bed and they can't go lower than that. But she talk about naysayers. Girl, why you don't, watchman, why you don't resign and go home? Anytime you hear our country make it on an international standard, where you hear them saying, don't travel to Trinidad and Tobago, bet your last dollar we reach where we're going. The 6th country in the world that have the most crime taking place. 1.4 million people. And we can't manage crime in Trinidad and Tobago. But all I want to come out and say, oh, naysayers, and you go have side effects. Your business community crying out. But you balling side effect. Get a new brand pen and sign it and go home. Sign that document saying I resign and go home. Go and play with your grandchildren or your great-great-grandchildren or something. Go for vacation. Let me tell you something. People in Trinidad and Tobago afraid to talk. You see this Muslim? You see this man is who's spirit walk? You see this man they call Saieed? You feel I afraid them? When my son was almost kidnapped, police didn't know where to find them, you know. Good thing I'm doing spirit work. Good thing. I give them justice. Walk up the penal clip. Look how they're treating uncle. What justice uncle got in there now? Tell me, Ola. You're talking about naysayers and bad talking police? Look at that. When Auntie Kamala say empty the clip, everybody going mad. Everybody blame Auntie Kamala. Right? Look at that. When they catch them in their property, what are you doing them? Come Trinidad and Tobago, tell me something. Call her good night. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Go right ahead, you're live.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Ali.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Ali.
Good evening.
Oh, I just want to say, don't let them send up your blood pressure.
No, it's not blood pressure. I'm standing for the right thing.
Don't let them send up your blood pressure, my boy. I just want to ask you a question. And the question is, when you lend these people the money to purchase those vehicles, what did you hold as security when you lend them the money purchase those vehicles?
The vehicle as security.
So you use the vehicle as security?
Yes. Thank you, my friend. They use the vehicle as security. Let me tell you something. I'm lenient, you know. But don't play stink with me. You go see her next side of me. Now, Raquel could have been driving she van and get an accident and hand cut off, foot cut off in an accident, you know. Somebody could have gone she eye and she get blind and sit down on her bed, you know. The same thing goes for all of them. But me are going to use spirit work for that? No. That's not a spiritual problem. That is a physical problem, and I will deal with it in a physical way. Hayward Christopher reiterated that while police continue to lead the charge against crime, it continue to rely on the public for assistance, as it is now the TTP's sole responsibility to solve crime. Ola. Anyhow, run Ola.
It is important to re-emphasize, however, that while the TTPS continues to lead the charge, we continue to rely on the public to play an important role. In that regard, we would wish that commentators and analysts seek to add more light than heat to the national conversation by expressing views that promote public education and the assumption of some level of personal responsibility, instead of fueling the implausible expectation that it is the sole responsibility of the police to stop crime.
Well, I'd have people who just come out and give the police information. Take your time. Mash your brakes. Mash your brakes. I remember the only one in Trinidad on a platform against the Commissioner of Police. You know why? You know why? You know, if it's 100 years, you claim you're successful and none of your plan work. What the hell kind of success is that? What the hell kind of success is that? Eh? You are a big 60-year-old old man, you are not the difference between success and fail? Sad. Then you need to go back to school. A director, 100 days in office. Your crime plan failed. You can't tell the public how your crime plan failed, but you come in to say you successful. Oh God, Trinidad and Tobago, forgive me. She is very successful at failing in crime fighting. I do apologize. She's very successful in bringing failed plan to the table. She's very successful in her creating a crime fighting plan. Oh God, Allah forgive me now. Allah forgive me now. Oh God. So here it is. She said that under her leadership, the TTPS would not be intimidated or distracted from carrying out its function to protect and serve the citizen. Let's listen to a big speech.
TTPS under my leadership will not be intimidated or distracted, neither will it be deterred in carrying out its legitimate functions. And no amount of alleging inappropriate police action will insulate any party of interest from the due process of detecting and prosecuting crime.
So it's saying that under her failed to bring a crime plan, under her failed to give the public a reason why her plan failed, into her saying now, I am successful in the first 100 years. That's your leadership, eh? That's your leadership. Now, while she's saying she is successful, Rowley said that our children deserve no less, and our citizens are defending on the police service. Sorry, 6 hours video.
It is good news to hear that at least on this occasion we can mention that we are seeing some light at the end of the tunnel against the criminal element. If the efforts are sustained, if the new methods are utilized, and if we genuinely believe that we have the integrity to confront the criminal element, at the end of the day, the people of Trinidad and Tobago will prevail, and this period of challenge will be a period to be looked back upon when we would say there were times when we were challenged, but indeed we did succeed. Our children deserve no less, and our citizens are depending on the police service.
Now listen to what he had to say next.
As chairman of the National Security Council, whatever the level of criminal conduct is in Trinidad and Tobago, the one thing that you can rest assured is that the government will make available to the police service all reasonable resources, and we expect that you will use these tools in the fight against those who would want to win.
Let hear speech by the Prime Minister. Up to now, the Prime Minister ain't come out and say nothing concerning the gun that Cho Chong donated to TPS. Up to now. So viewers, it is that time where we have to say good night here at Real Talk with Saieed Ali. But before we go, we just want to highlight my friends and them who have decided to run. But the run and finish. A $10,000 offer rewarded for Vinud and his vehicle. The more or less the vehicle, you know, me I want Vinud, you know, waste of time. It's a Toyota Aqua PEA 578. Get the vehicle, get 10,000 from Saieed. That's all you have to do. From Narissa, it's the same thing. So those in our community, $10,000 of reward for the car, PDZ 8917. It's a red Toyota Corolla. To the neighbors and all also, it's a 10,000 reward. You never know. Bring the vehicle, and that is it. Same thing with Rockwell and the X-Trail. PCM 9482 is a white X-Trail, $10,000 reward. All of you like joking now. Let me tell you something. In that time, that is be dead serious, you know. Dead serious. I give them that time. Run and hide. The long rope reached our end. So viewers, I am Saieed Ali, and we are saying good night.